Very good morning to everyone. In this lecture EC8652 Wireless Communication, Unit 3, third year EC department. Today we are going to discuss about the topic OFDM principles, that is a orthogonal frequency division multiplexing. It is a multi-carrier transmission technology and it aim to achieve the high data rate in multi-path feeding environment of mobile communication. The selection of digital modulation in mobile communications depends on the three main requirements of the modulation techniques. Number one, efficient power utilization. Number two, narrow bandwidth. Number three, elimination of linear intermodulation products. In order to solve the bandwidth efficiency problem, the OFDM was proposed, whereas the different carriers are orthogonal to each other. With OFDM, it is possible to have the overlapping subchannels in the frequency domain that increase the transmission rate, and this carrier spacing provide optimal spectral efficiency. Today, the OFDM has grown to be the most popular communication system in high speed communication. It became the chosen modulation technique for wireless communications. The OFDM can provide large data rate with sufficient robustness to the radio channel impartment. So it is one of the multi-carrier transmission technique. Already I have to say. In this term of orthogonal refer to the unrelated or independent to each other. That is, the subcarriers for every radio channel is orthogonal with one another. So the principle of the orthogonality is achieved by dividing the carrier signal with an multiple that is capable of making the inverse of symbol duration of the respective parallel bit stream. To reduce the ISI problems, the OFDM technology was burst of data. So now we can move to the OFDM is a special cases of frequency division multiplexing. So the figure represented the FDM and OFDM transmission techniques. Several symbols are sent in a parallel. The symbol rate decreases in proportion to the symbol duration increases. It will decrease or reduce the ISI effect that was proposed by the railing fading. This purpose, the OFDM technique is to reduce the frequency selective fading and burst errors generated by wide band fading channels in the wireless communication. The significant advantages of OFDM is it is efficient to deal with suppressing the multipath effects. In the addition of the OFDM technique is robust in the narrow band interference environment, and also we can move to the example of OFDM using the 4 subcarriers. So here the waveforms, the few bit are 1, 1, minus 1, and also the 4 bit subcarrier symbols, binary valued symbols. The data stream is sent to from the symbol by quadrature amplitude modulations. The symbol stream is passed through the serial to parallel process, and every symbol is allocated to the each subcarrier with assigned symbol, and each subcarrier will operate in a particular frequency. The data rate, it consists of significant field and signal field and OFDM. The symbol period of the 4 microseconds. So there are the 8 different rate modes used for handling the 48 subcarriers with the lowest data of 6 megabits per second and higher rate of 54 megabits per second. Now we can see the four subcarrier signals. So individual signals, the frequency and also the phase level will be changed. The identified the modules is individual subcarrier signals. The first one is the 0 to 80 or 0 to 20, near the 20, the signal of the phase will be interchanged to due to the modulations, and also the second diagrams and the third and also the fourth diagram. Now we can move to the OFDM signal in time and frequency domain. The signal represented in the time domain and frequency domain, the symbol 1 and the symbol 2 and also the symbol n, the carrier will be modulated in different bit streams and also the parallel to serial of inverse Fourier transform methodology. So the data stream is sent to from the symbol by quadrature amplitude modulation. The symbol stream is passed through the serial to parallel process, and every symbol is allocated to each subcarrier. So the each frame is transmitted to time frame using the n point, that is the inverse Fourier transformation IFFT. These time frames for digital data streams, at least this approach signals is amplified and transmitted through the antenna. The conventional coding schemes for different coding rate is applied on record protection. It is also a better method to use combination of conventional code with CRC error detection to provide high data security. The OFDM is sensitive to space and frequency noise. In order to minimize its selection of correction pulse shape has to be done. Now we can move to the generated OFDM signals. First of all, the signals applied to the serial to parallel conversions to take the inverse Fourier transformations, and the signals is removed the quadrature interval between the transmitter side and also the frequency fast Fourier transform, and also the parallel to serial conversion to get the output of the multiplexed orthogonal signals. So in these generations, the orthogonality is achieved by dividing the carrier signal with integer multiple that is capable of making the inverse of symbol duration of the respective parallel bit stream. The symbol rate decreases in the proportion to when the symbol duration increases, it will reduce the ISA effects. So the GUAD interval, the forward error correction coder, we are helping to reduce the error control methodology to reduce the GUAD time period, and taking the inverse fast Fourier transformation in the in space and quadrature phase components, and will oscillating the frequency response to the each individual time period of the signal, and finally it can be parallel to serial conversion to go to the high power amplifier stages. Now next one is fading. Fading in FDM modulations. The attraction of OFDM is mainly because of its way of handling the multipath interference at the receiver. The multipath phenomenon generates the two effects. One is frequency selective fading, second one ISI errors. The flatness perceived by narrowband channels overcomes the frequency selective fading. On the other hand, the modulating symbol at very low rate make the symbol must longer the channel impulse response and hence reduce the ISI. It use the suitable error correction code provide more robustness against the frequency selective fading The insertion of the extra God interval between the consecutive OFDM symbol can reduce the effective of ISI even more signals. Now, what are the definitions of fading? The path from the transmitter to receiver, either as reflection or absorption, we can get the fading effect. In case the signal reaches the receiver from many different route, each copy of the original, of these ray has a straight different delay and a straight different gain. The time delay result in space shift with added to main signal components. That is, it assume there is a one. It causes the signal to be degraded. Now we can see the faded in the carrier signals in the spectrum of the medium. First figure is represented as the signal we want to send and channel frequency response are well matched. A fading channels has frequency that do not allow anything to pass. Data is lost sporadically. The third one is with the OFDM modulation. We are using the where we have many little subcarriers. Only a small subset of data is lost to be of fading. And now the fading of the OFDM signals offer an advantages in the channels that has the frequent selective fading response. Instead of while symbol being the knocked out, we lost just a small subset of the I and N bit. With proper coding, this can be recovered. The bit error rate performance of the OFDM signal in a feeding channels is much better than the performance of the QPSK and FDM, which is a single carrier wideband signals. Now we can move to the God and cyclic extension. In this picture represented as a God and cyclic preference in the OFDM receiver, the symbol frame received is detected. It is has to adjusted automatically gain control to the required level. So the detection process is started to the necessity of the channel estimation and cyclic prefix removal, equalization and decoding. In this cyclic extension, we are see the picture. The PSK symbol and delayed versions, it move the symbol back so the arriving delay signal peters out in the gray region, no interference to the next symbol. And second one, we just extend the symbol just front of the symbol, which is important to since allow the figuring out what is the face of the symbol is now corrupted to this place. Now third one is we move the symbol back and just to put in the convention filter in this area. Then not only we have to continue signal, but one that can get corrupted and we don't care since we will just cut it out anywhere before demodulated. Now we are moving to the cyclic prefix. For synchronization under FDM technology, two frequencies offset are being used in chorus and fine adjustment in the signal. When the start of packet take place in the medium, it will start training symbols from which the chorus and fine are calculated. So we will extended the symbol, so it is 1.25 times as long to do this. The copy of back the symbol and goes it is front, and we add cyclic prefix just want to composite the OFDM signal. The prefix is anywhere from 10% to 20% of the signal symbol time duration. In addition of this cyclic prefix, which mitigates the effect of link fading and ISI and increases bandwidth. Now we are moving to the conditions of cyclic prefix. The God time between the adjacent symbol is inserted to be eliminate the ISI. No ISI will occur if God time is larger than the delayed spread. The God time is pure system overhead, contains no information. The cyclic prefix is inserted in order to prevent the orthogonality, and the CP provide the multipath immunity and synchronization tolerance, and the cyclic prefix increase the required transmission bandwidth and hence the low spectral efficiency, and the transmit power associated with cyclic prefix is wasted. Now we can see the insertion of cyclic prefix. In this picture, the subcarriers are orthogonal in OFDM, overlapping of them is permitted as carrier multiplexing is used in the OFDM. The guard time is made used in the OFDM so that the ISI can be reduced. There is a cyclic extension used to face the problem of intersymbol interference and the intersymbol interference ISI. Thus, a cyclic prefix is nothing but a copy of final part of the OFDM symbol, which prependent to transmitted the symbol. The same eliminated at the receiver and before detection process. This cyclic prefix help to avoid the ISI problems. So the cyclic prefix acts as a guard space with OFDM symbol. The OFDM technique is an effective technique suitable for wireless communication and assure no interference due to the multi-carrier principles. Thank you for watching this video.